Hey Sagittarius, this is your Astro Tarot reading for the month of February, and there can be major changes regarding your living situation and major changes with your work. Absolutely. So let me give you your first tarot reading for the month of February. And let's see what the messages are for you at the very beginning of the month, because this is going to be a very interesting month for you to make changes. Here we go. Okay, first card is a card of movement. That is an abundance card. Oh, relationships card in terms of establishing different types of relationships with your social circle. Strength card. Strength card is also about more patience, being able to have more determination, not be so guided by how you feel. This is not a feeling card. This is an inner strength card. Very good. You have been working hard. Let's see what you've been working hard at. Be careful of disappointments. There can be some disappointments in love that you have to clear up. There's going to be some financial stability for you. Different doors will open for you. People from the past, friends will come back to you. You're going to be looking for something better to happen in your life. Hold on. And let's see what else is here. Okay, that's an inspiration card. Working hard and being careful of people who are not being honest with you. Honest with you. Be careful of arguments. Woo! Be careful of arguments. Okay. And this argument can be happening around your home situation, living situation, because we're going to have that Mercury retrograde in your situation of home, living arrangements, family members. But we will get to that. We will get to that. So these cards are indicating that it's time for an adjustment, time to make some changes, tired of being disappointed, tired of arguments, tired of people lying to you, looking for something better. You want things to start moving. You're going to surround yourself with better people. You're going to be stronger internally. Yes, you will be stronger internally. Yes, you will. So there's a full moon on the 1st. In your house of information and education and getting better communications with people and trying to improve your life. Maybe you think about going back to school to take a certification class. You're looking for ways to improve your life. That full moon is going to put you on the path of how you can improve your life. You may start making some social connections with people that are doing things that you're interested in doing. You know, this could be regarding a work situation, a career situation. That is really good. All right, let's see what else that full moon can bring. You may have to compromise with somebody you live with or work with or some sort of friendship. You may have to compromise with some sort of agreement, something you're trying to form. What else is here? Oh, community. You're definitely going to be doing some different things with friends and people around you. Wow, I don't know if you're going to change your social circle altogether, but there is a chance of changing some adjustments in your friendship group. Intensities, you want something to happen and you want something to happen now. You're tired of standing still. You know, one thing is that you got that Saturn. Saturn will be giving you a lot of energy over the next 2.5 years, which is going to be absolutely wonderful for you. We will talk about that. Let's see what else is coming your way, Sagittarius. Let's see. Harmony. You want harmony with folks? Okay, well, one thing that you are not going to do is you are not going to be chained with somebody else's responsibilities or chained with things that don't belong to you. There's going to be a feeling of liberation coming your way, Sagittarius, a feeling of liberation. So that was the full moon. The full moon is definitely going to bring some adjustments for you. And now, Uranus, we talked about liberation. And liberation is going to be in your house of work. What's going on with your work right now? What's going on with your work? There can be some changes with your work. Turnaround in work. Change in work, adjustments in work, possible work disruptions. You may want something better. Okay, something that you like to do. You're tired of having attitudes when you're going to work. They're worrying you. You're working hard and not getting ahead. Ready to leave, ready to seek something better. You want more money, of course. You know, the thing is that you're getting tired of always having a battle when you go to that job. You know, it's depressing to you. You're tired of being stabbed in the back by these people. So the Lover's card suggests that, you know, you may be looking for relief on the outward of your job, maybe a better love life. You know, you're just tired of being disappointed and you're tired of being told no. No is the worst word for you this month because you are tired of being saying no to, You're ready to look for something better. You're tired of the disappointments. You're tired of the betrayal. You're tired of being stressed out on this job. You're tired of having to go in there and have to deal with difficult coworkers. And you are tired of being, you're just tired of being tired. So on the 3rd, Uranus is going to come into your house of employment and allow you to make some changes. And let's see what kind of changes can come your way. After the 3rd, when Uranus enters into your house of employment, let's see what can happen when Uranus enters into your... Okay, that card fell out. Let's see what that is. Realization. You got to realize where you are and what you want. You have to see things realistically. Will you prosper where you are, or are you just wasting your time? Are you wasting your time, Sagittarius? The planet Uranus is going to allow you to make some adjustments and improvements regarding your work, but you got to look at it realistically. Purify means you got to get toxic situations out of your life. What is toxic? Is it the job? Is it a relationship? Is it the people that you're hanging with? There is a need for you to cleanse. Now we're going to get to, on the 6th, Mercury, the planet of communication and thought, is going to be in your home situation. And you might need to purify something out of your house, clean, clutter, because Mercury is really good about what you need to do in order to get things in order. It is the order planet. It likes things to be in order. So after the 6th, Mercury enters into your house of home. Here we go. And what else can it do? The thing is that you're going to have to surrender to, you may have wanted something to happen, it's not happening. And sometimes you just have to give it up. Having a peaceful relationship with somebody you live with. Having a peaceful relationship with a family member. Having a peaceful relationship with a neighbor. Having a peaceful relationship with your landlord. It might not happen. That Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to see things the way they are. Darkness. So the thing is that, we have a new moon eclipse on the 17th, and it represents a change. A change. But guess what the change is going to be? In your mind. It's going to allow you to see things for what really is. It's going to allow you to see things as they are. The dark is going to come. And when the light comes back, you're going to have a totally different view of what's been happening around you. Your mind is definitely going to be changing. That Mercury in your house of home is going to help you. Now, let me just say this to you. On the 10th, Venus comes. Venus is going to enter into your home situation. So, the thing is, you're going to try to have better relationships with people. Or you may just decide, I just want to make my home more comfortable. I may not be able to move. I may not be able to do certain things, but I'm going to try to make myself more comfortable within my household. And you may start on some projects to make your home more comfortable so that you can get rid of whatever disturbing relationships. You may need to cleanse your home. Spiritually purge. Spiritually sage. Spiritually put crystals down to get rid of the negativity. The negativity may be coming through the walls of if you're in an apartment building, you may have negative neighbors and the energy is seeping through the walls. You might need to deal with that negativity in some kind of spiritual way through cleansing, purging, or through crystals. You may feel trapped in a situation. You're going to have to use your resources to make yourself more comfortable where you are because you may not be able to move or make adjustments the way you want to. So let's talk about Mercury and Venus in your house of home, the 6th and the 10th, and it's going to be followed by the sun on the 18th. Now, that sun is going to bring some light. That sun is going to bring some hope. Let's see what the sun may bring. Attachments. Okay, the thing is that you may have to really take a good look at what you are attached to. Are you attached to where you live, the person you live with? Are you attached to your things? Are you attached to the way you want to live your home situation? Attachments. You're going to have a better look at your attachments. And I'm going to tell you, on the 26th, the planet Mercury goes retrograde, and you're going to have a different view of your family, of your love life. Broken heart. Somebody may break your heart, hurt your feelings. You may have to have a different view of something. Broken heart. Broken situation. It's like you wanted something. It's not going to happen. Remember, we got attachments here. You got to be careful of what you are attached to. And the Mercury retrograde is going to allow you to see it for what it is and rethink it. There can be a fallout with you and a family member, you and a loved one, you and, someone you live with, someone you live around. Be careful. Be careful. Let's see what else that Mercury retrograde is going to be bringing your way. Mercury retrograde bringing your way. Here we go. Indecision. Oh, no. Well, a decision will be coming. You have to decide one way or the other. Right now, you may be standing at a point where you have to make a decision. And guess what? That Mercury retrograde on the 26th is going to help you make a decision one way or the other. Do I stay? Do I go? Do I leave them alone? Do I continue to be bothered with them? Do I try to work things out? Do I walk away? Family members, lovers, roommates, where you live, how you live, the quality of your living arrangements. You're going to make a decision during that Mercury retrograde on the 26th. Yes. And guess what? On the 13th, Saturn, the planet of discipline. Saturn don't play. You've been playing around with your love life. Guess what? Saturn ain't going to play with you. If you've been doing things in the dark, hanging out with this person, having toxic relationships, having these situationships, you know, whatever it is, Saturn's going to say, Saturn's going to say enough of this nonsense. And you got to get more focused on what it is that you need. There's some things that you don't need to do anymore. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to leave certain people, places, situations, addictions, habits alone. You're going to have to walk away from them. You're going to have to make a decision for yourself. You need to talk to somebody that's positive. Let your intuition tell you which way to go regarding a situation that needs to be left alone, a person, a circumstance need to be left alone. You're going to have a reality check. Saturn is responsible, realistic. It is, it will tell the truth. You want to know the truth? You're going to find out truth about your love life. People from the past may come back. Whoa. Be careful with that. If you left them the first time, there was a reason. Okay, you're going to have a reality check about letting people back in your life. For whatever circumstances, you're going to have an opportunity to rethink things. And let's do one more card. Here we go. And it's going to be decision making about your love life, especially around the 20th when Saturn joins Neptune in your love life. Because the thing is that you want something that you can grow with, be real with. You want a soulmate for your future. You want a soulmate to be a part of your life. Saturn's going to let you see it. You got to make a decision. You're going to redefine the conditions of your romantic situations, redefine your love life, and you're going to stop wasting time with certain people. Yes, you are. You're going to stop wasting time with certain people. Let's get some inspiration cards or information cards about Saturn in your house of love, Saturn conjunct Neptune in your house of romance, sexual appetite, pleasures. Saturn's going to say no to certain things. You need to leave certain things alone. You're going to have a chance to breathe and find yourself again. Meditation, rest is what you need. Away from toxic people and toxic situations. Saturn is going to say, let it go. Let it go. Breathe. Get a breath of fresh air somewhere in your life. And Neptune is going to come and help you strengthen your imagination, your creativity. You're going to find something else to do. Those little nasty negative habits you've been up to, overeating, gambling, spending money, splurging, messing with this person, that person for no good reason. Neptune's going to give you something better to do with your creative information, creative inspiration, creative mind, new hobbies, new direction with your creativity. It's going to take off. This is wonderful for you. It's going to work well for you. It's going to work well. Let's get another card. You're going to be flexible about stuff. Stuff you couldn't let go before, guess what? You're going to be able to rethink it and let it go. And guess what? You're going to be fair about decisions when it comes to romance. Is it working, not working? But guess what? You're going to be fair. Yes or no, I'm going to keep this person in my life. Yes or no, I'm not going to keep this person in my life. But there's going to be a situation where you're going to have to make a decision, and the decision will be a fair decision, something that you can definitely live with, something that you can live with. Okay, now, on the 17th, we got a new moon that's in your house of the mind. New moon means new direction, new thoughts, new inspiration. Okay? New people, new friends. Let's see what that new moon is going to bring to you. Something or someone that you wish to be with, or a group of people that you need to socialize with, is definitely going to be coming your way. This is absolutely wonderful. Something that you need to come your way, or an association is going to be opening for you, which is going to be great. Going to be great. Let's see what else is happening here. Oh, blessings. Good people. In charge. You're going to be in charge of your social life. New moon, new direction in your social life. Yes. People that are generous. People that are that have this discipline, mental discipline, that's going to share some ideas with you. And yes, you're going to be able to, grow in your prosperity and in your abundance, and not be bothered and hampered and, interfered with other people about what you should be doing, what you should not be doing. You're going to be making your own thoughts and your own decisions this month, because that new moon is going to open a new door in terms of how you think, how you feel, and who you want to hang with, okay? Let's get an inspiration card. Sharing your energy, sharing your thoughts. Beautiful. And one thing you're not going to do is be bothered with false friends, people wearing the mask, trying to be your friend 1 minute, trying not to be your friend the next minute. This will be the end of certain people in your life this month, Sagittarius. Yes, it will be. So Sagittarius, this has been your Astro Tarot reading for the month of February. If you'd like to know what else is going on in your life, you can contact me at kimallen.com. That is kimallen.com.